Hey everyone, welcome to a new episode of Git Gud at Open Transport Tycoon. In the last episode we started working on this little road network, and we are now transporting coals. We are transporting oil from these oil wells, and we're transporting our oil to this oil refinery. And from the oil refinery, goods get transported to the city over here. Now, in this episode, I think we will start transporting a new cargo type, actually two, which is wheat and livestock. So in a temperate climate, a farm produces grain and livestock, and in this climate it produces wheat and livestock. Now, also in this climate, we don't bring them to a factory. I don't even think there are factories in this climate. We don't bring it to a factory, but we bring it to a food processing plant. And the food processing plant, you may have guessed it, it transforms the livestock and the wheat into food. Now, what do we do with the food? The food we can bring to a city. Now, there's something special about some cities in this climate. That's if you have a city that's in a snowy area, so in the mountains, it requires food to grow. If it doesn't receive any food, it will not grow, no matter how much other cargo you transport to it. So also, if we would make a truck stop here, you may be able to see it also accepts food. No, there's actually also a food processing plant here, but we'll ignore this one for now. So I think what we will do is we'll take the wheat and livestock from these farms, bring them to this food processing plant, and then transport them to this city so it can grow. Alright, now, first we'll need to make stations for these farms. Now, since they produce two types of cargo, the best thing to do here is to also build two stations for each farm. You should never let your trucks queue up to pick up two different kinds of cargo at the same station. For example, I should be careful to not piss off this city. We want to keep a good reputation with them. Now, for example, if this farm produces wheat and livestock, if a livestock truck is waiting in front of a wheat car, and the wheat truck is already full, but the livestock truck is not full yet, the wheat truck will have to wait for the livestock truck to be filled before it can leave. So yeah, it can lead to quite annoying situations where full trucks cannot leave yet because there's a truck in front of them still filling up. So that's a situation you want to avoid. So the best way to avoid that is to just make different stations for different kinds of cargo. So, if the game allows me to build the roads, alright. Actually, let's build the stations in the middle here. Alright, and we'll do the same on this side. Let's give them a name so we know what kind of cargo gets transported here. So this will be wheat. This will be livestock. Now, we'll do the same for this farm. Let's shape the landscape a little bit. Not too much, because we are starting to run out of money. No, we'll call this one wheat 2, and this one will be livestock 2. Now this will be some expensive roads probably. Okay, that's our new stations for the wheat and livestock. Now we need to make a station to unload our products, our cargo. Let's do that over here. And we should also have a place where we can load the food that gets produced. And again, it's best to do that in a separate station. But first, let's transport this wheat and livestock to our food processing plant. I just realized I'm building it right next to an existing depot. Probably could spend my money more wisely. Alright, this one produces 30 head of livestock, which is not that much. And this one produces 126 head of livestock. No, we cannot build too many of these because we don't have that much more money left. So let's just build a few for every station. So let's build 2 of these. I will hold control so they share orders. Right, let's also make a livestock van for the other side. And now let's make some wheat trucks. Grain truck. So yeah, the grain truck transports wheat. In case you are looking for a wheat truck. Alright, we don't have that much money left. So I think I will just fast forward for a bit so we can earn some money. And meanwhile we can take a look at our new trucks. So the food processing plant is already starting to produce food. We're not transporting it yet, but we'll do that in a bit. Now meanwhile let's take a look at our other stations, how they are doing. Looks like I may have a little bit too many oil trucks, but I saw some oil wells nearby, so maybe we can connect those so we can use these excess oil trucks. Now I will first build these stations so we don't ruin our reputation. Well, we may ruin our reputation, but at least we will have already built the stations. I will just use as much of the existing roads as possible, just to save some money. Now, trucks actually slow down a bit in curves. Right now their top speed is not that high. But as their top speeds get higher, you should probably try to make your roads as straight as possible. But of course I also like just putting them in the landscape a bit. I think it looks nicer. They look a bit more natural. Okay, we have some vehicles here with shared orders. I'm not actually sure how to tell them to no longer share an order. Okay, it looks like we can just click end of shared orders and then just click stop sharing. And that will stop it from having shared orders. So we'll take a few of these trucks. Let's take 4 of them. And let's stop sharing these orders. And now we'll tell them to go to a different station. Let's remove all their orders. And we'll tell one of them to go to Bunningstone, full load any cargo. And then we'll send it right here. to the oil refinery. And now I will tell the others to share orders with this truck. So I just deleted the orders, I held Control, and then I clicked the other trucks while they had no orders yet. And that caused them to share orders with the one that I clicked. Now we just have 4 of them now. We probably need a few more. Again, let's do shared orders. And that in turn should also get some extra goods to be produced. But it will take a while before they reach the oil refinery. I will check later to see if there's any stockpile of goods. Alright, let's take another look at our farms. So this one has no livestock left. This one is starting to pile up quite some wheat, so we could probably use some extra wheat trucks for this one. We will just hold Control and clone these vehicles. Now also a lot of livestock is piling up here as well, so we could use a few more of these. Again, I hold Control while cloning them. And let's look at this station, also quite a bit of wheat waiting here. So we'll clone a few of these as well while holding Control again. Now I expect it to become quite crowded here near this station. So we may have to expand it later, but for now this should serve well. Anyway, actually I just spent most of my money on these trucks. Let's fast forward a bit. Now this food processing plant is now starting to produce quite a lot of food. And we just made a little bit of money again. Of course, we don't earn as much money as we would if we built trains, but I think this is still quite a decent amount. And of course this city stops accepting goods. Just our luck. Let's try to find another location that accepts goods. It doesn't look like there's a location that accepts goods. Oh, this city accepts goods now. So we should tell them to go to this station again. The good thing is we have shared orders for all of these trucks. So again, just like in last episode, we just change the orders for one of them, and now they will all go to this station to unload their goods. Now I hope it doesn't keep changing like this, because it does get quite annoying. Alright, I think it's time now to connect our food processing plant to our network. Now it does produce quite a lot of food, so we should probably make a big loading station. Now this game also has one-way roads, so if you build those, then vehicles can only drive in one direction. This could be useful in some situations. Now I will make some... oh wait, I put them too far away from the food processing plant. Let me redo that. Alright, now trucks can only enter this station from one side, which means that if they're waiting, they will all be waiting on this side of the station. Yeah, this could be useful in some situations. I don't know if it's too useful here, but I just want to show you how to do one-way roads. Okay, and let's start transporting our food. We need the food to go to this city, of this village over here. The local authority still likes us. So let's first build a station here before we start ruining our reputation by building a road over all these trees. Alright, I think that looks nice. It's not the most efficient road, but it looks nice. A nice scenic route with a nice hairpin curve. Alright, now let's start making some food trucks. We'll need quite a lot of these. So let's spend all our money on them. We'll want to use shared orders, just in case something happens. So I hold Control and while I clone this vehicle. Alright, that's all our money spent. So let's let loose the food trucks. Now, as you can see, they are now all waiting on this side of the station. So that's useful if you want to keep this road free. This is a really busy road, then you don't want any trucks waiting here and blocking it. Now, they're already all filled. And they're starting to reach the town. Right now it says food required, town is not growing, and that should soon change. Now it says food delivered in green, and the town grows every 199 days. Now if we make more stations in this village and transport more stuff between them, for example we could put make some bus stops and just transport passengers between them, then the town will grow faster. So yeah, for maximum growth you need at least 5 stations, and you need to transport at least 1 unit of cargo at every station within a month. Okay, I think we can make a few more of these food trucks. Okay, I'm actually already making quite a stockpile of food here. I think we could use several more of these trucks. Now there's a limit of 500 trucks by default. We can increase it, but you probably understand that we will reach that limit quite soon if we continue like this. So we have only connected a few industries and we have already passed 100 trucks. And we probably need even more of these trucks here, since we're transporting a lot of wheat and livestock to this station. Now, it is already getting quite crowded on these roads, but they can still handle it comfortably. Road vehicles are a lot more forgiving than trains, concerning traffic at least. In the real world that's probably different. Okay, this station has started accepting goods again. I think I will connect it again because it's further away, and that means that my trucks should make more profit. Okay, I think it's time to take another look at our stations. So, we have quite a bit of oil waiting here. Wow, that's a lot actually. We could probably use many more trucks here. The distance to the oil refinery is quite big. So let's make 10 more trucks. Probably not enough, but it's better than letting that oil go to waste. Now I also see here for one of the livestock stations, it also has quite a lot of livestock waiting. So there we can probably also increase it a bit. Okay, the other stations seem to be doing fine. Except maybe some more food trucks. And since we made more trucks now to transport livestock from the farms, we will probably also need more food trucks. Damn it. Now this town again stopped accepting goods. They should really make up their minds. They accept goods or not. Well, they chose no here. We should probably try to make this town grow a little bit, just so we are sure it always accepts goods. But for now, again, I will just send all the trucks to this town. Okay, let's take a look at the profits of our trucks. We can sort by profit last year. Well, of course, there were many trucks that I built at the end of last year, so obviously they weren't able to make a profit yet. But for most of them, they already made quite some profit this year, so I know they will be profitable. Other than that, all my trucks were really profitable. That's good. And most profitable are some of the food trucks, or well, also some of the oil trucks. So yeah, the ones that transported their cargo the furthest, they are the most profitable ones. Alright, that was it for this episode. So, to summarize, we made some stations at these farms, and we've started to transport their cargo to this food processing plant, which turns the products from the farm into food, and we're transporting the food to this village over here on the mountain, which now slowly grows because of that. Other than that, we made this station here at the oil well, and we've started to transport a lot more oil to this oil refinery, and the goods that get transported here, we've switched them a few times between these cities, because sometimes suddenly they decide to no longer accept any goods. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and in the next one we'll start transporting some other types of cargo. See you later.